What's up, everyone? So, Camp and I are just on a short little hike after work, and I don't know how this is gonna go because I'm pretty sure all of it is overgrown grass like this, but I got my tick spray loaded on, so we'll give it a shot. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Go, 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 go. So a bit of a fun fact, this trail is actually the first trail that I took Camp on after he recovered from being hit by a car. So this is like our first hike out in the woods again after he healed. And we only did 2 miles of it because it was only 3 months after he got hit. But it was his birthday, okay? And I wanted to get him out of the house because he hadn't been out of the house except to go to the vet. So that's a little fun fact. Also, they just put these in. This used to just all be dirt, and it is the worst thing they've ever done. Another one of my favorite things about this trail is later in the summer when raspberries start to grow. This trail is full of them. So Camp and I will just kind of like snack the entire time we're hiking, which is, it's nice. It's a nice day out. Also, I got a new hat. I think it's pretty cool. It says Pacific Northwest on it. I've never been. I want to go. That's the goal, is to either get the truck fixed up a little more to where I'm confident that it'll make it out there, or maybe someone would want to trade me for a van. The truck's not that bad, it's just old, and I've never had great experiences with older vehicles. They make me a little nervous. Sometimes the check engine light comes on, but it doesn't run any different. I do need to check that just to see what it is. Oh my god. Almost took me out. A little secret is that this is my favorite trail to do, especially during the summer. I don't know if you can see him, but Camp's down in the water. That's one of the reasons. When it's really hot out, he likes to be in water. And in the summer, I focus more on keeping hikes that have like water sources nearby them. That might sound silly, but I'm constantly worried about him overheating. And this is a good way to keep him from doing that. Also, he likes to chase rocks, but he won't actually go in and get it unless I also get in. I'm not getting it. I was gonna tell you that the water is so clear you can see at the bottom, but Camp's kind of muddied it up. But you can see it's clear. I have a secret pond on this trail that I fish, and always catch bass on it. Don't tell anyone. No one ever wants to hike that far, so good for me. Good thing you can't tell, I just got beat up because he wanted his leash. I don't know why. Why do you need it? Not quite sure. Apparently it's because I ran away from him. Herding dogs don't like when you do that. One of these days I would love to eventually do like it wouldn't be a catch and cook because I'm not eating bass. I don't really even like fish. The only fish I like is trout. But I'd love to come to one of the trails here go down to the stream and cook up like lunch or dinner. I think that'd be cool. If you guys would want to see that, let me know. Might seem a little boring, but sometimes I like watching videos like that. There's a lot of trees down because we got a storm last month. We got like 80-mile-per-hour winds, which is insane. I think that was like a bigger record for the Pittsburgh area. Oh, all of these plants that are behind me, invasive. They were not here a couple years ago. I can't remember what they're called. I'll put it, oh my god, I'll put it down there somewhere. My little sister studies environmental science, I believe. And last time we were out here, she was like, you need to pull the roots out. You need to pull the roots need to be pulled out. These are invasive. And she's right, because that big patch there was literally like only 5 or 6 of them like last month. And I've noticed them on a couple other trails. They weren't there last year. So I don't know what happened. Now we're getting into the territory with pine trees, some ferns. It's my favorite part. This trail like has everything. So like you got ponds, you got parts that have these fern trees, you have a part where you're walking through a giant open field. This one trail has, I believe, 3 other trails that come off of it. So like you don't have to hike this trail specifically. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. I'm not. This is mine. I will be gatekeeping this park. Forever, ever. I have gatekeeped this park for the last 3 years, and I will continue to do so. And that's on that. So now we're coming down to another pond. There are 5 ponds on this trail total. There's another pond down the road. There's a big stream down one of the trails. I love this park. Weirdly enough, I've never, ever seen a snake. Which, they're definitely here. There's no way they're not. What's weird is this pond, I used to always see like a ton of bluegill, and this year I just haven't seen a single one. So I'm wondering if there's like something bigger in the pond that's been eating them. Like a snapping turtle or something. Oh my god, is that Nessie? Nessie, is that you? Nessie? What? You want me to throw a rock? Oh, don't bite me. Watch how he doesn't go all the way in. This part of the trail has never been dry, and it's definitely a lot worse since we've been getting all that rain. Ooh. Go. I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna do the whole trail today. Ooh. Got crane footprints. I have seen a lot of cranes around here. Ooh. Here's the worst part of it. Hasn't. It's because this pond gets so high. See, okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna do the rest of the trail just because I'm not in the mood to have ticks on me today. I will go through here. This is the next pond. There are you can't even see the pond anymore. I was just here a couple weeks ago and it was not overgrown this bad yet. It's beautiful though. There's some bass. Wow. Something over here just hit top water. Let's see here. Over here, I don't know what it is, but like when I fly fish, I fish on this side, and when I'm fishing with my normal pole, I fish this area. But these fish that stick around here, and I'm assuming it's because of the cattails and stuff. Really? Assuming it's because of the cattails and stuff, but they just smack everything off of my fly rod. I've got no idea if it's like a sign or something, but the last couple months, every time I've come out to like a clearing, there's been a hawk. Like I just keep seeing hawks all the time. It's crazy. We're gonna make our way back the way we came. I would love to show you guys the rest of the trail. I'll take you down to the other pond maybe. I just don't want to walk through this high grass today. I did not come as prepared. Sometimes there's bass down in this little stream too, but they're like the babies. But, I'll come out and fish one day. I mean, I've already fished this year, but I'll record it next time. Last time I just got pictures. Maybe I'll throw one up, that way you know what to expect. God, every time he does that. Oh, right in my ass. Man. I don't know if it's a healer thing, because Camp is blue healer, Australian Shepherd, and Siberian like a mix, so he's a mutt. But from what I remember, the guy telling me is he's more Australian Shepherd and like healer. Jeez. He went the other side this time. I don't know if that's like a herding dog thing. He likes to herd. He also likes to body slam me. He just ran straight through the mud. Oh no. This is why I have covers for my vehicles. Oh, that rock. Ooh, muddy, muddy, muddy. I think this is the other pond, unless there's... Oh, I'm sorry, there's 6 on this trail. There's one all the way over there. That one you cannot get to. I mean, you could if you really tried, but I'm not climbing down that hill. I guess I'm gonna throw some rocks for him real quick. Can you tell I forgot to take my allergy medicine today? The only reason I will not disclose the location is, one, for my own safety, because I am here often. Another reason is this is the only park that there's no leash signs. Your dog doesn't necessarily have to be on a leash, just under voice command. And I mean, there's one other park nearby, but people frequent it so much, it's too overwhelming for him to be off leash there. Here, we pass maybe 1 or 2 people on the trail, and that's on a bad day. It doesn't overwhelm him as much, and his recall is like that on this trail. Whereas more overwhelming trails, I don't let him off leash, even if it says I can, because he's too overwhelmed and won't listen. Whereas here, it's so much easier to get his attention. Even if there's someone coming, he'll wait, look at me, for what I want him to do, which is usually I have him wait and leash him up and walk past people, because I don't want him going up to people, even if they're like, oh, it's okay, which I've had multiple people tell me it's okay. I don't think it's okay. I don't want him going up to random people. Before we go, I think one day I'm gonna have to try and get to the other end. And I do have a kayak, so I could do that, but do I really want to hike all the way over here with a kayak? No. All right, campus. We're all done throwing rocks. Come on. He's gonna get mad and sprint up behind me. But I gotta get home. Unfortunately, on the weekdays, our hikes aren't long. Just because I gotta go home, eat dinner, and then also go to the gym every day. Consistency is key. Barely any muscle, but it's there. It's coming along. Got a little bit. See what I'm filming on? This big old stick thing from, you guessed it, the TikTok shop. I guess I could use my Insta360 for stuff like this, but who needs that? We're about to end the hike. I have him on his leash now because he doesn't want to leave. I also wanted to, no one's asked me this question, but I'm going to answer it anyway. I wear hats when I'm hiking. One, because I don't want ticks falling on my head, even though I wear my hair down. Also, the wind makes me so mad. I don't want my hair blowing in my face the entire time. So, yeah, that's why I wear hats. I also just like hats. What can I say? Alright guys, well that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my little trail, and I'll catch you on the next hike or adventure. What the hell is happening?